Welcome back, folks. How's it going? Look at that. Look at that bar going up. Oof. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Whoop. When I play it, this is what it looks like. Zoop. Zoop. Sexy. Let's do some more. So let's get back into smashing some Syndicate stuff down. Research is looking pretty stacked. Hopefully I can get an extra rank or two in there. I'm gonna have to maybe put someone else in there because I don't really want to sacrifice either of them. To be honest, I could kick the leader out. I don't know who the leader is. The leader's no one that good. I mostly care more about... That would actually give the potential for either Leo or Tora getting in there, which doubles their bonus. So, getting them to be the leader if I get an opportunity to remove them. They don't really have any friendships with anyone, so I don't know how likely that is to happen, though. Oh, yeah, I was going to do some delves at some point, but I'm more interested in Syndicate. I don't feel like delving. I feel like syndicating. The slaughter. Welcome to the slaughter. Vegan, we don't care about you. Fled, Corel. Corel is essences. I want Fled mostly, because he's got breach splinters. Which could be juicy. Vegan removed. Bye, Vegan. Deeply unkind. I don't know for sure yet, Oxtrux, because I haven't done the Mastermind twice. I don't know if it always is the same person. I strongly suspect it is always the same person. It'd be a good mechanic, changing it up each time. If there was like maybe just a few, the problem is they would have to design different boss fights each time, right? They'd have to be like, if it was each Syndicate member, that'd be like way too many boss fights for them to have to design. They could not make that many boss fights for it. Rin! Rank it up, baby. 20 transportation intelligence. That's a good amount. Each of the original masters? I would like that, actually. That would be cool. If, like, the headquarters boss was, like, rotating between each of the original masters. But I think it's just the one, I'm pretty sure. More transportation.
I'm honored to serve such a noble cause.
Don't try anything stupid again.
Calm down, you lot.
No limits, no law. Look at what they.
Rin, Corel, hit that Fled. Let's get
like the Phoenix.
Hit that Fled up. Hit that Fled's now rank 3. Rin can gain a rank. And Corel can be interrogated. Elrian moves to Terra. So this must be Elrian. Corel will go to intervention. Oh. No, I'll just interrogate him.
You would have been better off bargaining with me again.
How are your maps?
Dear Stalkers.
Stay inquisitive.
Oh, got more on Haas. Red Beastie. Oh, no, he's not dead yet. Thought he was dead. Oh, they dropped a map. Oh, there's one there. Almost ran past you, mate. Have you seen Derek's Bloodborne inspired hideout? Yeah, I tweeted it out earlier today because it's pretty dope. June's over here. So people are starting to make awesome hideouts and share them. I tweeted earlier on my Twitter, if you want to check it out, a sick hideout, a Bloodborne inspired hideout by someone called Derek. But you can get it for yourself if you want. Now that you can import other people's hideouts, whoa! It looks dope. I don't know if Cold Sniper's like a good Guardian Elder Shaper killer yet. I'm not up to that point, but for regular bosses right now, the single target's very good. Tora, Varici will be removed from the Syndicate. No, I don't really want that.
Let's make a deal.
I might just imprison him so I can make a different deal with Tora.
I don't care for material things, but perhaps you do.
Guess I'll destroy
I'm
some
glad we
items.
could come to an understanding.
Holy Veiled mods. There's only yellow base left. I already got the red skull, so I'll probably just go to the next map. Reflect Fears. Gotta do some June unveiling. I got an inventory full of things. So these ones here, they can't be leveled up anymore. See how there's no number next to it? So only this is the only one that can be leveled. Looks like Einhar's respawned. I'm blasting through maps pretty quickly because I'm like turning them over just to do syndicates. So the master missions should appear pretty quickly as well. Lab. Nice. Call it lab. That's already a thing in the game, but it's a laboratory kind of research place.
This cycle of life and death needs time to finish.
They clearly
They're all in here.
you, Bluey. They clearly don't trust you, Bluey.
You said that already. Riker. Where's Riker even? Oh, he must be the boss. What's Riker do?
I'm afraid the only
Item
option
conundrums.
here for me
We're gonna rank him up. Oh, he's the boss of research.
You honor the
We'll
way
rank 3 him in there.
Haku's too trusting to be in the
Betray Haku.
well.
Haku's too trusting to be in the Syndicate. Allow me to betray you.
The Huntress is
Haku's too trusting to be
I'm
in
gonna
the
betray
Syndicate.
Haku. Bye.
the Syndicate makes traitors of us. Then it is subterfuge. Not the
Then it
most-
is subterfuge. Creating item conundrums. That is fun. Although I kind of wanted to put Tori in as the boss so I could double her XP thing, but that's not going to happen. I'll keep Riker in there, it's fine. Leo's also good to get to rank 3 too. This is pretty juicy. Minion Taunt is a pretty good mod. Just having that means that all enemies will deal less damage to you because your minions will just be constantly taunting them, and Taunt has that kind of secondary effect that's pretty strong. Is there another one there? Oh no, it's done. Oh, sorry, this song's been on repeat for like 4 times. I mean, it's a good track, but I'll go back to the other tunes. Oh wait, let me give you this one. Here we go. Repeat is fine. I'm not too unhappy about it, but I'll put a bit of variety in there. Didn't even realize I was on repeat. Neither. I didn't for like 3 or 4 playthroughs though. I need to add more songs to my bangers playlist.
I lend you my strength, ally.
Hello, Haku.
Down, Haku.
Karel, rank up.
Honor the way by
Haku.
delivering
Give us some
dead
intelligence.
warrior even.
Oh, Red Skull. There we go. There you go, Einhar. They don't really need challenge you anymore, eh, Ziggy? We'll see once we get to like red maps. might be a little different then. But yeah, now in like every map I've ran so far, they're not really offering much challenge. We just like freeze, super chill, and just do too much damage for them to really even do anything to me. I get hit like once every now and then. And then when I do, I can weather it because we've got 9k ES at this point. Yeah. We're dunking on them at the moment. But we'll see, that might change. As a baseline power level, their power levels are pretty strong. I think they'll be dangerous later on. They might still die pretty fast, I think, but they'll probably be able to have situations where I just get insta-gibbed, so I think they'll still present a threat in that fashion. I kind of wish that they were a little, like, tougher, maybe, but Not necessarily more threatening. I think they're threatening enough.
Your efforts
But a bit longer fights would be cool. Gravicius is rank 3. Divination Scarabs. Oh, he's just got a bargain here. I could imprison him and then rank him up again. I think I'll just do the trusted and a little bit of intelligence. Have you considered the new ailment brittle? I think freezing is better for me. The new ailments are really strong though, for sure. Which one was the brittle again? Increased damage taken? Was it that? Or was it like them dealing? No, sapped I think was them doing reduced damage. Maybe the scorched was increased damage taken. I actually can't remember which was which. I can't remember what the third thing was. Brittle is crit. Oh no, Brittle's crit? No, I don't want that then. Fire is minus res. Is it minus res? Huh. Yeah, no, I wouldn't want anything crit related. It's not very useful for me. Elrian and Gravicius.
I'm no traitor or traitor.
Let's rank up Elrian. Varici moves to intervention. Varici currently doesn't have a job. What does Varici do in intervention? Varici in intervention. Thieving Shaper Scarabs. Meh. I'm gonna interrogate Gravicius for some intelligence.
No deal this time.
No deal. Shocked is the shocked one is increased damage. That's what shock does. Sapped is the 20% less damage. Yeah. Okay. Seems like they're only available through those specific helmets. And I looked at the helmet for cold and I was like, eh. Not for me. The new ailments, Scorched, Sapped, and Brittle, are available specifically through 3 different helmets that give those things. But they also disable the other associated things. So fire stops you from being able to ignite. And the cold one stops you from being able to freeze. So it comes with a trade-off. So depending on your build, that might be a non-issue. But for other builds, that might be like, oh well, I'm losing a pretty important mechanic.
Again.
Than I anticipated.
Rin, rank up.
What's wrong?
Rank 3 maps.
Ignoramus like you will have
For each, you can just be interrogated. He's got nothing going on at the moment. You like the new mechanics so far? I love it. I love the Syndicate stuff. Super cool. I am in love with it. I want it in and around my mouth. I want to rub it all over my body. No, I love it. It's really, really... I find it really engaging and fun to do. As you can see, I'm just blasting through maps specifically just to do intervention. Sorry, just to do Syndicate stuff. Like I'm not even coming close to completing the maps. I'm just going until I do the encounter. And if there's like, you know, Einar or something, I'll do him too. Ziggy Lude. Ziggy, no bad. Sorry. Oh, I gotta pick up the loyalty Doge. Cute little Doge. Always gotta pick him up. Can't not pick him up. Where's our encounter? Could be indoors. Could be. Oh, I'll check in there, I guess. That door's locked. Oh, another loyalty. It is in here. It's a fort from the looks of things. I'm lagging so much today. It's a bit unfortunate.
The victor go with the spoils.
Jorgen channeling the first one. We'll be able to rank it back up. We have barely any intelligence towards fortification right now. So ranking, getting some intelligence I think is the way to go. That's almost a good mind if I'm out of shields. I'll put that in the 2C tab. Would you consider using curses later on? I am using a curse. I have Frostbite Curse on Blasphemy. And adding a second curse, either Temporal Chains or another damage curse like Elemental Weakness or the damage over time one that I can't remember the name of, Despair. Either of those or any of those would be fine. You can pick up dual curse cluster on this build pretty easily. Though mana might be slightly awkward and you'll need to get a decent amount of reduced mana reservation.
Just needs wish to me again. The syndicate is built.
Haku moves to Transmutation. That's good.
Wise choice.
Since I'm really spamming them hard, I'm going to turn the dialogue down a little bit. Try with 6 curses? That might be a little extreme for this particular build. We've got some we can do some completions of. Someone wants to buy my Praxis. Nice. We have a Veiled mod here.
Hello.
Be with you in a sec. -3 mana cost. Hey, you can get the old Elrian mod. Minus mana cost. Doedru's skin? Yeah, Doedru's skin is a pretty cool item. If you want to go full curse mode. Curses are really strong in Path of Exile. It's not a bad idea. Definitely something you can build around. Okay. I should probably do some delves to clear out my Nico bar, clear out my Nico sulfite. That wouldn't be a terrible idea. Do I have flares? Yes. We have some currency stuff coming up. I could do this mega one. Yeah, I'm gonna do this mega one. 600 sulfite, huge, like quadruple length delve. There'll be some breakable walls in here for sure. We'll go in a little bit and then we'll check and see if we can find them. There we go. So some Azurdi there as well. Uniques. Oh, unique ring, can't complain. Also a lot of jewelry. What's the monster level I'm up to now? Well, I'm actually getting close to what I am for maps, so roughly. I'm not like below 60 now, at least 71, not too bad. Alright, we have 1 dynamite. Hopefully we find a dynamite box somewhere along the way, because we're probably going to need more than the 1. Oh, here's another one. Oh, no, it's terrible. Don't bow. Lots of jewelry, though. Wicked Ward Vile Bastion first. I got the reduced cold resistance node first, then Wicked Ward and Vile Bastion. I think really early on in leveling, you know, around where you do normal lab, more damage is more important than getting the extra survivability. I mean, maybe if you're playing hardcore, you might want to get the survivability node first, but generally, even then, I don't. Go for the damage first. But then, yeah, getting Wicked Ward and Vile Bastion first was, after that was great for getting into early endgame and swapping to CI. It was really nice, actually. Oh, I don't have any more dynamite, so... And there's actually fossils in there. Yeah, man. This might be a run backer. I need a dynamite box. Got loot? No. Damn, I just don't have the dynamite capacity and Azurite for this. I don't even know if I'll have enough Azurite to go buy any dynamite. Oh, I think I picked up a little bit, actually. I think I got like a node or two. Give me the Azerite, I'll need it. There's another wall. There's at least 2 walls there. Large flare cache. That's something. Flare cache. Damn it, didn't need that one. Dude, this delve is huge. It's still going. How long is this delve? Crazy. Alright. Oh, and it's an Azerite node. Sweet. So we will have enough to buy dynamite. Hey. Would occultist be nice for delves due to recharge not cancelling? For 4 seconds, you get... I don't know, if, it's not best, but... Yeah, occultist is doable for delves. You have to kind of be a little careful with it, though, because if you're, like, constantly taking the damage, then your recharge won't start in the first place. And it has to start in the first place in order for you to get that recharge continuing thing. I don't know if occultist would be my first choice. If I really want to specifically to make a delver. I think Trickster is best, from memory. My Trickster felt really good for darkness delving. Wee wee! I'll actually get some loot off the crawler too, from the looks of it. Holy moly. Okay, let me get some dynamite. 1, 2, 3. I shouldn't need more than that. Okay, I'm going back. Let's go back along it. Take a look. Neat. I'll take that. Check a couple side areas here as well. Why not? I have enough flares. Except now I should probably hit the walled areas up. Okay, was there one here? No. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, was there one here? No. These little pinpoints of light are so small. One here? No. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Don't kill me! Let my recharge start. It's pretty awkward if you don't have much light radius to get the recharge to start. Okay, here's one wall. Currency. Yo, actually pretty good. 3 chaos and a regal. Recharge. Okay, and there was one in the fire area too. Pretty hectic. Mega delve. Was it here? No. A bit further up. I think it was like up there somewhere. Ah. Here it is. Alright, this one actually could be a good one too. Enchanted fossil. Enchanted and a scorched. And some currency. Damn, actually pretty good. I think that was pretty worth it. Took me a bit of time to do, but I'd call that worth it. Cold damage over time multiplier better than just getting spell or Ellie damage? Generally speaking, yes. It depends on how much you have of each. But generally speaking, yeah, multiplier is going to be a lot stronger. The way increase versus more works, multipliers being more, is that you take your base number, let's say it's 100, and then you add all your increases together and multiply that by that. So maybe you got like 100% increased spell damage, so you bring it to 200, then your more multiplier then multiplies that amount. So you take the 200 after all the increased stuff has been applied, and then multiply that. That's a very very simple and maybe not entirely accurate explanation of it. But more and multipliers generally give you a lot more damage per point of it. What was I heading to now? I just picked up the extra damage node that I dropped briefly. Do I want to just push some ES, or do I want to go in and get the minion damage? I kind of like, maybe I'll put the points somewhere else for now, and then respec them over to the minion damage. I might just do like this, and then respec it to the minion damage, because I have to get it all at once for it to be useful. A lot of jewelry there. We came out with 6 Chaos and 2 Regals and a couple Chaos and other stuff. Not too bad for a single delve. It's a pretty juicy one.
Need a map?
Alright, Zana, I have some jewelry for you. I'm sure. Yep. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's all for you. That's all for you, Zana. These are all for you. Nah. I might sell.
Good luck with your map.
And a couple of fossils. Alright. My first red map just happened to drop off 3 tiers higher than what I actually am up to. I'd like to buy your time classed. Instant. People are trying to buy some lore weaves up. I might knock over some completions real quick. Those are all done that I have. So Temple and Volcano. Alright, I'm going to actually complete these maps. That's fine, and that's fine. My elemental weakness on there might actually bring my resists below max, though. It's going to be close. Would you go for second curse node? Yeah, it was in the original build plan. Oh yeah, I'm actually quite a bit below capped. Alright, well, we may die in here due to being not capped elemental resistances. That's bad, guys. Don't do what ZiggyD does. Make sure your resists are always capped. At least, like, I have a curse immune fly, so I can keep up most of the time, so it's not a big deal. Curse immune flies will stop that curse from applying to me as long as it's up. It actually works on map mods. Gulp, gulp, gulp. You leveled with Cold Snap? I leveled with Frost Bomb, Cold Snap, Ice Nova Traps for 2 acts, and Cold Snap and Cold Snap Vortex. And now I'm all Cold Snap Vortex with Volcod Snap as extra, and Frost Bomb to debuff enemies, and a few other utility skills. Oh, we've got a caravan. Corral and Haku. One ranks to Corral, Haku will lose all ranks and they'll become rivals. What's Haku doing? Just regular goods. Corral is essences. I'll betray him. Kind of gets everyone fully stacked up on transportation, except Perandus, the actual boss of the place, which is a shame. That, I think on your first like cycle through, there's not much you can do about that. Like, there's going to be some shitty leaders in there that aren't ranked up because you didn't put them there, you know, ranked up like you would otherwise. It's just the nature of that first cycle when you start a fresh syndicate. Cold Snap tends to, like, I target it and it tends to, like, hit the wall and just fall short sometimes. I mean, it would happen with any other targeted skill. It just feels weird because it looks like you can target it anyway. But then it always catches you by surprise when something like that blocks you. Talk to Haku? Oh, I left Haku behind, did I? Nah. I wouldn't have got anything much off him anyway. Like 4 intelligence or something. It's not a big deal. But yeah, I did, I could have... For some reason I thought doing that would like remove Haku there, but Actually, I could have still talked to him. Poor Haku, no friends. I don't even talk to him. I just walk away from him. You're pathetic. Don't even acknowledge him. Don't even acknowledge him. Use Elemental Overload in that build, but use Controlled Destruction on Vortex Cold Snap. How does that work? It works okay. You still have 5% chance to crit. You can't go below that. While clearing, I'm hitting enough stuff that it's up a pretty decent amount of the time. And if I absolutely want it up on, say, a boss, I can drop Stormbrand, and Stormbrand triggers it really quickly. Alternative, the popular choice in the past is Orb of Storms, but Stormbrand seems like a good replacement for the same thing. Twilight Moon, the Twilight Temple. Cool, that's a unique map, I think. Did I do an encounter in here? I don't think I have yet. Well, might as well go look for it then. What's your opinion on Frostbolt Vortex? I really like the way they did the mechanics this time around. I think like it's the best shot they've done at the combo of Frostbolt Vortex and Frostbolt Ice Nova. But it still feels hardly worth doing. Or it still seems hardly worth doing to me. I don't know, like on paper it seems fine, but just in actual practice of playing, it's quite slow and awkward to do. I don't know. Oh, there's a few here. Or is it just 2? No, there's 3. There's 3. What other ones over here? Nice. So Fled's 3. Rin is 3. Haku is not leveled currently. You can put him in transportation. I'm gonna need to sacrifice someone, probably Corel. Rin, I think I want to keep. But also, Fled as essences I kind of want to keep too. I'm going to have to interrogate someone. Breach Splinters or maps? Breach Splinters. Breach Splinters are more raw currency, but I want the maps. Rin. Give me some intelligence. She'll come back out rank 2. We'll probably get a chance to rank her up. I seem to be getting a lot of intelligence encounters. Nice. Well, there you go. 2 more maps knocked off. That's done, that's done, that's done, that's done. Alright, we can just blast through all these then. Why does it seem like you have phasing sometimes? Whee! Spooky ghost, skeleton. Quartz Flask. Quartz Flask gives phasing and 10% spell dodge and 10% attack dodge. Mostly it's just so that I can run through packs while casting Vortex. But the dodge is a bonus. Wait, you're pretty dead. Einhar! There you go. I don't know how much I trust Einhar to just like run off, whether he'll get the beast or not. See you, beast. There we go, there's another transport. There's Corel. I'm gonna interrogate you as well. That'll get us pretty much full by the time they're out. Hopefully we'll get a chance to rank them back up. Why not just walk away and don't choose anything? Because I still want to make some progression.
Learn anything new?
I'm happy to, like, you have to de-rank someone at some point, otherwise you're never gonna rate it. Like, the idea is actually to get them to like rank 3, then de-rank them, then rank them back up. You just gotta kind of time it right.
Need a map?
You actually want to interrogate them and lose some ranks. It's fine. Maybe not like the best person from there. Like I don't really want to D-rank Tora, for example, maybe. I want to try and keep her there. But I'd be comfortable with like D-ranking Elrian and risking him being ranked too. If you get really close, then yeah, you want to be pretty selective about how you D-rank, but otherwise it's not a big deal. You can always get the extra rank on them. Do you know about Bugged Alva? No, I haven't heard anything about it. She's been fine for me. No bugs for me. In fact, my temple that's coming up looks pretty good. I haven't run into her for a while though. I feel like sometimes she's just in a map, but I don't notice. Because you have to walk right next to the stone for her to show up. Someone on Reddit was like, GG, please add a map marker for her. I agree. I often don't see her. Everyone else is pretty obvious. They all have map markers, but Alva, you only have a marker if you're close enough to see her anyway. Gotta go back. This way. It's a fort. No, don't die there, don't die there, don't die there. Come over here. Move, move, move. June, can you stop killing them? Alright, that's close enough, I guess. That works. Jorgen? Tora? Okay, so we're gonna rank up Jorgen, and we're not gonna D-rank Tora. I'm gonna make them friends, get a little bit of bonus intelligence. You can often get like the last little bit of the way through bargains. If you've got like just a little bit of the bar left to go and you don't want to D-rank anyone. Just remove some other people you don't care about from the location there and then offer some bargains with people. Usually high ranking people will give you pretty good bargains. That will give you some intelligence. Especially anyone who else that seems to guest there, they seem pretty likely to give you info about. So like, let's say, I don't know, Verici appears at Fortification. Verici seems pretty likely to offer bargain. That will give me information about the like transport or fortification, whoever he guests on, if you know what I mean. I dropped Eshe's Mirror. Is it useful for totems? I can't remember if Eshe's Mirror is good on totem builds or not. I don't think so. I think you have to do it yourself. I don't think it counts with totems. Eshe's Mirror is a very good item though. Pretty valuable. Elrian. Wow, I could just straight up make a bargain for 28 intelligence. On intervention. Damn, that's really good. I'll take that. Freebie. Don't even have to D-rank him. It's more than he would have gotten. It would have been 21 intelligence if I'd imprisoned him. Case in point with what I was just talking about, yeah. About the bargains. Good. Even though we're like being pretty sloppy with our maps, I'm actually still making pretty good money here, I think, as I go. Like I'm turning over some decent currency, I think. And it'll especially spike when I end up running the safe houses, if they've got decent currency stuff in them. XP per hour. Hey, 100 million XP per hour? That's actually pretty good. 87. Yeah, the currency tracking app that I'm using is kind of neat. It's called Exileants. I am not affiliated with it, and it's a third-party application, so use it at your own risk. But it's kind of neat, I think. It's mostly just cute, just fun for me. I like to see the numbers going up. I'm not really using it for anything particular. Also, I don't know how good the currency per hour tracking is. It seems a little weird. But the overall money that you have, the current net worth is pretty good though. I like that. As long as you're tracking tabs, that makes sense. But the game per hour seems a little weird. I get that. I enjoy knowing my net worth and where it is. Yeah, it's kind of neat. Yeah, I like that it's also like, you know, breaks everything down too. And you can sort by like, what's the biggest value thing you have? Biggest value things you have? Like, oh shit, I'm sitting on something that's worth, you know, 30 cows. And you can also just like see what's the total value things you have. Like, what do you have most of your wealth in? For me, chaos orbs. Should probably convert a chaos into an exalt. Chaos into an exalt. I got a lot of jeweler's orbs. Next is fusings. After that is offerings to the goddess. It's like something that'd be easy to forget about as having some value. Oh, I came here to get portals. Whoops. Can I use it for real life? I think there's probably better tools for your real life. That's a thing that probably sees a lot of attention. We're very close to intervention, which looks like it'll just be alright. I mean, divination cards could be good money. Research is getting close, and fortification's getting real close. All those are pretty good as well. Like, they all have something pretty good in them, or a few good things in them. Can anyone have the tool? Yeah, just download it. Exclamation mark currency in chat. Or it's been in like all my YouTube videos descriptions as well. Again, third party app. So use it at your own risk. I can't verify the safety or anything of it. It'll ask for your session ID, so you know that's sensitive information. So basically, don't blame me if you get hacked. Full plus transportation intelligence. Yeah, that's fine. Build a new relationship. 3 orbs of fusing. Let me turn him in. Ooh. Cute little doggo. Give him a pat, Navali. Aw, he pooped out some fusings that he had swallowed accidentally prior. Because that's how that whole thing works, by the way. I think I'm going to put maps right here. Actually running low on transmutes. Woo! Sniping dudes down with cold snap. It's a satisfying nuke skill. Feels quite snappy. It's in the name, after all, I guess. Cold snap. See ya, Exile. I'll take your rings. Kill the poor guy and then just steal the rings off his cold, dead fingers. Especially cold, because I froze him into a popsicle. Maybe if I shatter him with my cold snap, then I don't actually need to pull them off his fingers, because he'll just be little ice cubes on the ground. I can just pick up rings from amongst the viscera. Bloody cast on crit build names, man. Hey Ziggy, I have a cockslam build. Of course you do. Cast on crit players are the most mature players of Path of Exile. Tell me about your cockslam build. Leo leveled up. Oh no, he's gonna give me some intelligence instead. What's Janus gonna give me? Or Janus? 20 intelligence towards research. Well. Oh, but he'll become rivals with Leo. Oh, I see. I'm fine with that.
Is it really in your best interest? You hear a lot of bloody arena fighter.
But Leo, I can't. Leo, this is useless to me. Guess I'll take it anyway. Leo, I don't need any intelligence. I already know where it is. Let me tell you, let me reveal to you my most deep, dark secret. I know the location of the research headquarters. Leo, I already know. So unfortunately, I don't get Leo to level 3 here, but we've got some other people that are totally worth running for in here. We got Tier 3 Riker, which is the trapped chest things, I think. So that should be fun. Tier 3 Tora, which is gem XP, so I'm probably just going to go... Since she's not the leader, I'm not going to worry about getting Empower. This is almost already level 20. My cold... I don't know if I can do my Cold Snap, actually. Huh. What am I going to level up? I could take a gem from like 19.5 to 20 with that. Oh, Discipline would be pretty good, actually. I might just level Discipline to 20. That'll take it all the way from there to 20. I do have an Empower. I guess I don't have it's not qualityed. I could sink some GCPs into it, I guess. Should I go for you want me to go for the Empower? Want me to start leveling the Empower? What does it need? 200,000 to reach level 2. If I put some quality on it, it will get level 2. From the one bench. Alright, YOLO. 45% increased, we'll get it to level 2. I can put the rest of the GCPs on it later if I want to do it again later. 226 million. Ziggy says 200k. Oh, I'm pretty sure it's 200 million. Whatever. I'm pretty sure I'm basically going to fill that up to level 2. I think. We'll see. I might be wrong. My math is, you know, Ziggy levels of math. So, see how we go.
Stay safe.
Let's just do it and find out, okay? Let's just do it and find out. Should be fun. And Leo will allow me to divine something, I guess. Maybe I have an item that I can divine up. Or I can get a Ventus Gamble and divine it. Anyone have a Ventus Gamble they want me to divine? I'll check my gear to see if anything's worth divining. If not, maybe I'll get like a Ventus Gamble or something else. Probably a unique with like, that's got a high value if it's divined up to a good number. But is cheap otherwise would be a good choice for that. The divining one. Hey Zen. How you doing? That's level 74. Not bad. The monster level is definitely improving as we're like doing it in higher and higher maps. It must just calculate it off of like the average of what you've been encountering their people in, I guess. We have to call it jambling and not the other word, like Ventus Jamble, because otherwise I get banned on YouTube. Or my videos get demonetized or flagged as adult if I call it gambling. It has to be jambling. Marty, mate, I've passed all my skills already. Oh. 4 mastermind intelligence per turn. Bog. Hey, Tora actually moved into there. That's crazy good. That's awesome. That's super lucky that Tora went in there. Instead of just being like fully stripped over rank. Syndicate crafting bench. Randomizes the numeric values of a random modifies an item. So in other words, it divines it. Syndicate crafting bench. Add 200 million XP to a gem. Here we go. Level 1 Empower. Papa. Level 2 Empower. I have to equip it to level it up, don't I? Bam! Level 2 Empower. That was almost, it was only slightly over the XP I needed to hit at level 2. We'll get Tora, and Tora's already in here, so once we level up to 3, if we can rank her up to 3 in here, then I can do it again. 20 quality it, and it'll go instantly to level 3. Trap stash. Oh dear. Shit. I'll take. Wait, was there a double? I think. Oh, I guess I took that. I clicked it, but I was like, change my mind. I think that were all pretty garbage. I think they were all pretty bad. Okay. Let's see my gear. Is anything in here worth divining? No. It's not that good to divine. That one... I might lose a bit of regen, but the energy shield and resistance stuff could go up. That's not a big deal. That's already good. That's already good. That's already good. This is probably not really worth divining. The valley is already kind of at the upper bounds anyway. That's fine, because it's not really anything important. I don't really have anything worth divining. What would be something that's worth divining? What's an item that has a big value range depending on its rolls? As in, like, with bad rolls, obviously Venter's Gamble, but that's a real, like, you know, that's a real kind of like all over the place one. Loreweave? Yeah, Loreweave's bloody expensive though, by the base. I was thinking like something that's cheap if it's rolled Chitterling because it's useless, but people don't really want to spend a divine on it. How do you deal with reflect maps? I use an alteration on them, or a chaos orb on them. I can kind of do it if I'm careful, but it's not worth trying. It's not worth it. Face breakers? Yeah, that's true. I don't know. The chance of it actually being decent to Bueller is a nice one. Yeah, Loreweaves are still expensive because people are quite willing to divine the crap out of those. I made 10x of Venters before I even hit maps, so I'll do Venters. I might just do Venters anyway. So some of the Flask suggestions you guys have are not bad. I think I'm just going to get a Venter's Gamble. After all that, like, I think there's some things there that are probably pretty good profit potential to do this on, but I think I'm just going to get a Venter's Gamble because it's fun. Venter's Gambles are like 25C even with bad rolls? Holy moly. This is my idea was I'll just pick up a 1C ring or 3C ring and then divide it maybe into a 1,000 cows ring. Just buy the Venters and resell? Yeah, okay. Fine. That adds a little bit of extra weight to it, I guess. I mean, if the crappiest roll one there is like, or the cheapest one is 25C, then sure. What am I looking for? I'd like 7 quantity, positive rarity. I'd settle for 40 life. And you know what? I would even settle for one of the resistances being negative, as long as the other two are like 40 plus. I think I would, I think I'd be happy with that. Randomize the numeric values of the random modifiers and of item. Now this one's divine. Tier 1 is the blessed orb that just changes the implicit. Alright, take a good look. Oof. Oof. I knew I shouldn't have drunk that Ventor's ruining juice. 20 reduced rarity and 2 negative resistances. Jesus. Yikes. Yikes. Well, we made it far, far worse. The one before was actually like almost usable, or actually probably usable. This one is not usable. This is something you would not want to put on your character.